Hey, it's John Nemo with LinkedIn Riches. So glad you're here to watch this video. This is a big new change that LinkedIn has brought in. It all has to do with these little speech bubbles up here. So if you don't already see these when you log into LinkedIn, you will soon. They're rolling this out to everybody. This is LinkedIn's new version of InMail or messages or emails, whatever you want to call it on the LinkedIn platform. Typically, it was more set up like an email inbox, but you can see now it's a totally different look. You'll know once you have access to the new system. These little boxes will be here. I'm highlighting them again with my drawing tool. They look much more like chat bubbles or, texting kind of bubbles. But let me show you what this is and more importantly, how you can use it for lead generation. So again, once I click on that, this is the new LinkedIn mailbox. And now I've got an add-on here. I use a LinMail Pro, which I've talked about in the past. And actually, this is the guy who created it, Lori Tubb. So I have a sorting mechanism here through LinMail Pro where it helps me sort my LinkedIn inbox a little bit. Because otherwise, what it does is it just throws in every conversation, every message you've ever sent, received, gotten, and you can see there's just gazillions of them. Now, the benefit to this is you can see instead of having, emails stacked on top of each other with Lori Tubb and me, it's all strung out now like a conversation, right? So here, October 1st, he's talking about this. He's sending me stuff in gray, and then in blue, I'm saying, yes, I want this, send it. And you can see it goes back and forth almost like we're texting each other. It's a great tool with lead generation with clients and prospects we're talking to because we can track the conversation. We can easily go back. There's not multiple emails. It's not like I'll forget. One other really neat thing, and this is what I really want to highlight today, is the ability now to personalize messages. And this works both on the LinkedIn mobile apps. I've tested it, and here on the desktop, which I'm recording on. But what you can see is, in addition to, I can say, Lori, loving the new LinMail Pro features. Keep it up. Now I can send him that, so I can either just press enter to send, and when I hit return, it'll send it, or I can just click a send button. And so that goes just like normal text, and he receives that. But what's really neat is now I can attach images. So I can go in here and pick an image from my hard drive. I can attach a document or a file. And what's really fun, and again, this works on mobile or desktop, is adding GIFs or GIFs. And so this is a great way to bring some personality in. So I'm going to give Lori a virtual high five here because I like what we're talking about. And it sends him this high five. This is a clip from the Office TV show, right? Boom, right? And what I love about this is the ability to have fun, to bring in humor, what I call infotainment, giving people valuable information and insight, but also entertaining them. We're allowed to be human. We're allowed to laugh and smile, and LinkedIn understands that. So that's what all these are for, these GIFs, right? You have all these different things now that we can bring in. So it can be, I need coffee, right? Coffee time, or food, huh? You want to go have lunch, or whatever. What is going on? Again, it's go time. Meeting is right now. So you can also just do animations too. And again, these are all available on the mobile app or the desktop app. And LinkedIn, you can see the way that they're setting this up is they want it to be conversational. They want it to be like we're texting each other. We're BFFs, right? You can also start a new conversation. So say you pop in and I want to start a new conversation. So I'll send, let's say, John Morgan a contact, he's a coffee fanatic. So let's say he's a prospect of mine. I don't have anything really that I need to reach out about. I don't want to try to send him a sales pitch, but I just want to get in front of him today. So I know from our interactions on LinkedIn, from looking at his profile, from getting to know him personally, that he's a coffee fanatic, right? So I'll say, have you had your cup yet? And then I'll send him a little coffee joke. So let me pull that up, and then I'll say, LOL, right? And boom. And then I've got another one in here. I did it before, right? Coffee time. So again, that's just something, thinking outside the box with your prospects of different ways, touch points, ways to stay in front of them, to have a little bit of attention, and to do it in a non-pressuring, non-salesy, whatever kind of method, just kind of fun, just bantering, just seeing him, passing him in the hallway, so to speak. This is critical for your success on LinkedIn because, again, as you're tracking all the people that you're engaging with and interacting with, you can say, okay, Vanessa and I were messaging October 2nd. I sent her a sales proposal. I didn't see anything back. Today, I'm just going to send her a funny coffee message. And maybe that will get her to smile and respond to me. So, you had your coffee yet, Vanessa? I'm still waking up, LOL. And then now when she gets this funny message, she may reply and go, ha ha ha, haven't had any yet. And oh, by the way, she'll see this earlier message in her stream of, oh yeah, Nemo, the guy that sent me the sales proposal. This is kind of funny. This got my attention today. Now I'll go back and look at what he was mentioning, 7 or 8 days ago. So again, this is just another way to think about LinkedIn messages. Be creative. Have fun with this. You're allowed to be human. You're allowed to joke around. Okay, I'm giving you permission. All right? LinkedIn, yes, it's a stuffy suit and tie professional network. I'm not advocating silly cat videos all day, but I am advocating human one-on-one personal marketing. And again, with this new messaging system, it's easier than ever to do. So get after it, take advantage of it, and let me know in the comments and in messages to me how it goes. Thanks, guys. I'll talk more to you soon.